right when I ended the stream. I think when I... Yeah, my dog's freaking out again. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a scrims map. I'm gonna for another stream, if you guys want to see it, I'm gonna be trying to make like actually using the new storm, like the advanced storm beacon and the advanced storm controller. I'm gonna be showing you guys that, but I'm just gonna do the traditional with the I'm pretty sure they call them music sequencers. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to do that really quick. Hopefully, you know, normally I can make these relatively quickly, but now with the new copy thing, it should be even easier. First, what I normally prefer to do is just cover. Normally, I prefer to use the block and just cover the block with the I forgot the black gloss. Oh, you can use anything, but I sometimes just prefer that. Just cover the entire block with any basically floor that you please. It doesn't really matter what it is. I'm just using the black gloss as basically like a reference for you guys. You can copy or you can, you know, just do it like one by one. It does not really matter how you do it, you know. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. If you guys want, you guys, if you're watching the stream, then thank you. And I'm sorry you guys have to watch through this, but if you are, then hopefully I am not 100% lazy and I put a timestamp to where you should go once this is done. I just freaking messed up. Yep, I messed up. Nope, I'm screwing up. All hell is a lot. I'm just gonna. But sometimes you do have to be careful when using music sequencers and music blocks if you are gonna do that, while placing down a lot of things, because that can cause the entire game to lag and possibly crash. So be careful with that, I guess. Or it's probably just me because I have sucky internet, but who knows. And I should probably put my phone into the charger right now so I can, like, while it's charging, and just look at your guys' comments. Or any suggestions that you guys want to understand how to build. Well, I mean, of course I'm not the best of what? Can you not? Can you not? I actually thought someone broke into the house.
You locked me out.
That's not cool.
You locked me out.
I don't care. That's not cool. You don't just stand at the doorway peeking through the... I only saw your silhouette. I legit thought someone broke into the house. I just see the dog staring at the door. I look at the door and I just see a tall man. The silhouette of a tall man peeking through the door. Dad, you're 7 foot. You gotta understand. That's terrifying. Yes, you are. 1 second. I was about to legit say, "Who are you?" to my own father. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, now we're done with the floor. Now, of course, sometimes people just, you know, making the olden days, they just make a wall, but honestly, you can just use barriers now. I mean, it's quicker, plus, I mean, the only problem that is with the barriers is that you cannot build on them. Like, let's just say that this was a wall with the black gloss, and someone broke you down, you cannot build on a barrier. Like, you can't just, like, you know, when you're falling, you can't just recover like that. You can't do that because you can't build on barriers. So that's the one con of doing it like that. Oh, I have a lot of voice cracks. And if you want, this is why I prefer gloss black, because, you know, it's the same thing as this. Plus, if you just use ordinary black, it's really hard to see. Like a matte black, or however you want to say it, it's really hard to see. But then again, it might be better because in personal opinion, it might be a little bit better because the gloss black has a really I guess you could say big reflection to the music sequencers, which makes it confusing, I guess you could say. And I'm just gonna finish this. Now if you want, you can be extra fancy and just build a roof as well, but I mean, you don't necessarily have to build it completely like how you did in the bottom. So what, wait, I'm just gonna freaking do this really quick. Now, if you want, you can either build, oh my god, why am I moving? Okay, if you want, you can either build a wall straight up, or you can just throw down one of the hover platforms. And if you want, you can just keep on going up, place one down, and keep on going, place, yep, and that's where the end is, the part where you don't do that. Sometimes it's also easier with the walls when you do it, but it's not necessarily easier because it takes longer and there's a higher possibility of it breaking. But it also, when you're building a wall up, it stops building after a while. I'm lost, I don't know where I'm at, please help me. Okay, there we are. Now what we need to do is just place another barrier. Okay, bam, bam, bam. We don't really need to put that at max height because it's just a roof. And now, oh yeah, I forgot, we should make that gloss black. And now we basically have a box. And now to make the storm, now that's what we're gonna do. Okay, hopefully this, let's see, we're gonna need the music sequencers, a shopping cart, and a trap. Now, depending on how you want to do it, you can actually add as many layers. Well, not a lot of layers will probably make it harder to see. The more layers you add, the harder it is to understand why did it do that, why. But basically, what you're gonna do, let me just, okay, I'm gonna need a wall really quick, just so it doesn't look so suspicious. Okay. And bam. I mean, technically I could have just freaking, I didn't even need a wall, but I guess here we are. Okay, now we need another wall, don't we? Yep. We need another wall, and we need to put it right here. And sometimes, since no one's even gonna see it, you can just place down like a wooden or like any sort of like building material that you normally get. Technically, you don't even need to make this out of matte, like, you know, gloss black, because, I mean, no one's really going to see it anyways. But right here, now you see these are going to be the amount of storms. So I guess this one, since I built it this way, you know what? You know what? You know, I'm just going to keep it at 2. We can normally I prefer 3, but I'm just gonna, you know, it's just going to be way more effort than what's needed. So now we're just going to take the music sequencers, and we're normally, sometimes when if you're looking this way, it's normally always going to look to your right, or always going to point to your right. See, if I was to show an example, it always goes to your right. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place this here and that there. Now before we do anything, I'm just going to use the traps really quick, and we're going to put one on this wall that's facing away, and one on the wall, like right next to the stair. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess where this is going. I'm just doing this for people who didn't know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people already know. Looping is actually going to be on tempo. Normally, I think the running speed is around 30 BPM. Sometimes I keep it at like 20-ish. Sometimes, no, I'm pretty sure that my other one I have it at 21. I'm just going to check it really quick. Nah, things need to be faster. Yeah, I think I was like around. Yes, sir. 1 second, guys. I honestly greatly apologize. My father knows I'm streaming, but he wanted to show me how to cook meatballs for some reason. Now let's get back to it. I'm gonna have to definitely put a timestamp because that was a huge waste of everyone's time. I'm so sorry. I freely apologize. Okay, where were we? Okay, so normally the settings for this would normally, hopefully 29 would be kind of decent. Let me see. We can do, wait, let me see. Maybe 28 should be around good. I mean, I have my preferred one back in my other scrims map that I made a while ago. Now, another thing, you can make it as long as you want, but make sure there's always going to be a gap inside the center. Like, 1 second. Okay, length. Let's just add this. See how far it goes. Let's just leave a little bit of space in between. And, okay, now, once we do that, make sure you guys pay attention here. We have looping infinite. Tempo B PM is actually at 28. The length that varies depending on how you want it. The width is normally always going to be at least 100, and height is going to be 100. Trigger type is going to be just, you know, trigger, zone visibility in game. Normally that you turn that off. Trigger is active only not when sweeping. Make sure you always do that because that's going to be very important, or else the scrims app is just not going to work. Direction, bounce. Damage, you can do, depending on how much you do, you can just do it low, then high, then, you know. And the end could be like elimination. That you just depend. That's just up to you and what you want that to do, how much damage you want that to do. These are not really important for this type because remember, this type was not. This one was before the storms were made, and you know, triggers and everything, buttons and everything like that was added. So we're basically just going to do the same exact thing here because we want to keep it similar. Make sure the tempo is very similar as well. Also length as well. Don't make it 15. Always keep okay. And always keep it the same amount. Always keep the settings the exact same. That's what they're supposed to be. If you want, you can always go back after and look at the one that you already done. Sometimes I mean, you could keep this on, but I prefer to keep that people keep it off. But it's completely up to you guys. And now, finally, it should be able to work once the game starts. And let me see. All we need now is the shopping cart, which is right here. Always place because it's always going to face to your right. And now that should work. And now I know it looks like it's going over there, but that's because we activated it earlier, which is going to cause it's going to all reset once we get back to the once we like start the game. It's just going to reset, so we don't really have to worry about that. Don't worry about if it accidentally gets started and looks all like this and it's like not like, you know, how they're both going different directions, because it's all going to reset once the game starts. Now we're just basically we're just gonna do the exact same thing here, like 4 times on every single side. So I mean, that's basically it. But I'm not gonna end the stream because I'm actually gonna show you guys how it works and little things you can do add to make it better. Also, another issue, like I don't know if not an issue, but a question that I have for the viewers is like retro. You know how it's supposed to have an outline of everything? For me, it only shows this darkness. Like, is there another thing that I have to do? Do I have to change up like my graphics or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, how do I make it like look different? That's the only one thing that I haven't done anything with. I haven't really messed with retro besides for like darkness and stuff. But it is a cool effect that what it does. Actually, I think we can just copy it. Can we? No, we can't. That sucks. I gotta start all over again. But it's a long process, but I mean, I guess you can still play it with your friends. I mean, even though people are just doing the newer added one. Okay, let me just do looping infinite, length, let's just do 19, let's see if 19 is good. I guess 19 is kind of good. But I mean, 19 is probably not good considering if we're going to do all 4s. So let's just put it on 16. And keep it down. Always keep everything at the same basically settings. But you can always change tempo depending on how fast you want it to be, and also damage. Those can be changeable if you. It's up to you on how you want it to be. these are just my preferred settings basically. I can keep it. Sometimes I just do bam, 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 bam. But I can make it relatively quicker, like make these things quicker, but explaining it just takes a while. Now let's just, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna, get these just to show you that it actually works and that if I was to add the other two, it will work. Yada yada yada. Okay, let me put this here. Don't need anything else. I'm pretty sure you guys already know how to use the team settings and inventory, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know how to do that, how to use those. Now all we need to do is just add the shopping cart right here. And once you start the game, it should hopefully work, but since we only did 2 sides, it's only going to push it to a corner. But if you do all 4 sides, it would just bounce back and forth. Now, hopefully in the next stream, I'm actually going to show you guys how to use the actual storm, the newer storm. Hopefully it's going to work. Yep, there we go. And it's just, yep. But it will work, like if you were to add it on all 4s, and it can bounce back and forth, so you don't have to worry just by it going in the middle, and once you're in the middle, it's safe. Because if you keep all of them even, then it's just gonna always end at the middle. But if you keep it different, say that this one is 16 and this one is 3, this storm is always gonna go farther to that side, depending on which way it's going. That sentence made exactly yes, sir. I'm trying to stream. 1 second. I feel like he's only doing this because he knows I'm streaming. Because he normally never does this. He never teaches me how to cook meatballs or anything like that. And yeah, it's the storm, of course it's gonna work and stuff like that. So yeah, you can also change the settings depending on how you want it. I'm not trying to put timestamps because I wouldn't even watch my own videos. My videos are bad. But I guess I have to work with what I got, I guess. I just screwed up. But anyways, that's gonna be it for showing you guys how to make a scrims map, the original type or the older version of a scrims map. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys learned something, and if you didn't, well, I mean, hopefully you can learn something else from some of the other of my videos that I'm trying to do on how to make. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I actually want to thank you guys for supporting me. Have a wonderful day. Benny Boy signing out.